Greetings. This is Small Giant right back at you with some constructive advice for my bros out here that's on the front line. Um, yeah, I just wanted to touch bases and first and foremost to say I salute you guys that's out here that's grinding and that's trying to stay out the way and do the right thing, you know, for yourself and for your family. It's not easy, and I want to just make mention of that. Um, I know a lot of times it gets rough out here. So that what's bring me to this topic that I wanted to talk about, and I think it's really important. It's really important that we take heed and pull each other up or just bring awareness to this topic. And the topic is getting negative people out of your circle. Now, for some of us, negative people live with us. They are wives, our family members, our brothers, um, our uncles or whatever the case may be. Are you working around negative people at your job? It is important that we understand and value ourselves and love ourselves and have compassion for ourselves. Because if we don't take the time to observe and pay attention, the things that we take in can pretty much damage us mentally and physically. And mental health is really serious, bro. A lot of us think that when we talk about mental health that it's a negative, they use it with a negative connotation, but it's really not. Mental health is just you're not fully being aware of the things that you've been taking in, like stress, and you have an anxiety and you're depressed. And I know as a man, we don't like to talk about things like that, so we try to numb ourselves. But back to the original topic, people that's negative, people that's negative, again, it can be a wife, it can be your girlfriend, it can be your mom, it can be whoever. I'm saying pay attention. If you out here and you have to stay focused, you have to work, you gotta hustle, you gotta watch after the kids, and stuff like that. You can't be taking in negative stuff if you loving yourself and you out here working out, trying to eat right, resting, um, taking care of your skin, doing self-care with your teeth and all kind of stuff. So when I say negative people, I mean people that don't reciprocate. They don't treat you the way that you would treat them. That's part of it. But to be more specific, I'm talking about people that just complain. If you go around somebody and they just always complaining about something, they always got something bad to say about something or somebody, pay attention to it. Pay attention to it, because that can drain your energy down. You know, it there has been times where, for example, I have been happy, I had a good day, nothing bothered me or nothing until I came in contact with a negative person or negative people. And it's just like, well, damn, I'm having a good day, I'm happy, and I want to do a skip and bob and weave and all that, right? Because, hey, I'm happy, I'm free, I'm living life, right? I'm grateful. Then you get these negative people that just like, oh, man, yeah, such and such, they're not doing this or they're not doing that. And, them, they always doing this and always doing that. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, me personally, It took me time to get to where I'm at right now. Don't get me wrong. I still, I still, um, I still interact, or where I have been, in the past. I've interacted, interacted with negative people, but when I'm conscious, I try not to. I try to cut it off. I nip it at the bud, because we all got stress. We all trying to cope. We all trying to live out here, and being out here on this front line. Like I always say, salute to the brothers that's out here, that's not going back and forth to jail. That's not doing a gang of time. Um, Not that I have anything against bros that's doing a gang of time. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm saying, you out here, you don't want to be around people that's shitty. Simple as that. You don't want to come in from working, from hustling, and you constantly have to argue with someone that you live with. Pay attention to that. You constantly got to argue, and it's becoming more and more and more frequent. If you love yourself, and I'm saying this, I mean, look, I know it's not easy, but you have to consider removing yourself from that situation. You have to consider that, whether it's a family member or not. Because if you really love yourself, you'll have compassion for yourself. And you don't want to take in BS, somebody else's BS. And I think that, this topic is really important, that we stay focused, whether it's, trying to meditate or exercise, or just stay calm. And that's not easy, not even for me, But again, if you are able to remove yourself from a situation, remove yourself out of that situation, man. Because if you don't, that negative person is going to try to bring you down and make you bitter and make you a negative person. I don't hate nobody. I'm not jealous of nobody. There's been times where I've been like, oh wow, you can call it envy or whatever the case may be. I would like to do and be, I would like to be in that position. But I don't hate nobody. I don't sit here and gossip and talk about nobody like that. Have I done it? Yeah, in the past, but I'm just saying, if I'm conscious of it, no, I catch myself. I try not to backbite nobody. If I got an issue with somebody, that's me and that person. I don't need nobody to side with me or try to sway you with my negative opinion of somebody. But I know some people just be venting, but at the same time, I'm saying consistently, when you see these people all the time and they're negative, get out of there, man. Get rid of the negative people. Because you got to love yourself. And you got to be for yourself. You got to be the leader, and being the lead, you got to cover all bases. Again, you can't be coming in from work. You can't be coming in, stressed out. You just left that outside and you coming into your domain, your safe haven. That should be peaceful. I'm not saying all the time, but majority of the time. And if people don't reciprocate and don't treat you how you treat them, then that falls up under me. I mean, that falls up under negativity, in my opinion. And I'm saying, people that's just always complaining, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be around it. You deal with that on your own. I got my own stuff that I'm dealing with. I'm trying to strategize. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to see, what I'm going to be doing, in my future. And you should too, bro. And salute to you. Much respect to you. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because just consider that. Just pay attention. Like I said, This is simple. It's not too complicated to understand. You know negative people, and you know how they make you feel. Or if you're a negative person, then you need to do some work. I mean, you need to figure out a way to. It's one thing to vent. I understand, but to always be negative is just not a good look. It's just not. It's just not good because it brings down it brings down a good person that has positive energy, and we don't need that. We need to try to stay as positive as we can because why? We breathing, we living, we learning, you know. Life is short. I don't want to take on your shit. You carry your own shit. If you need some type of help, then that's a different story. But yeah, I just wanted to touch bases, man. Salute again to my frontline soldiers. Much love and respect, bros. Continue moving the needle, even if it's little. Even if it's a little by little. Continue to keep moving the needle, and I'm gonna do the same. And this, like I said, there's no big me's, little you's. So this is also helping me out. You know, I'm just paying it forward, and it's helping me out as well. So much love and respect to you guys, and I'll be right back at you again next week. Same time, same bat channel. Small giant though. Salute to the frontline soldiers. I'm out.